every deity of Vrindavan is connected with one of the Leelas of Radha Krishna. And He Nath Raman Prestha Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja from Srimad Bhagavatam, when Krishna was disappeared from from Radharani, and Radharani called his names, and he called him He Nath, He Raman. And from that very tree, when Sri Gopal Bhatt Goswami came, he chose that very tree from where he was disappeared, as his bhajan sthali. And with that mood, that the Krishna which was disappeared for Radharani, I want him to be appeared again. And that's how the whole story goes, that one day when he was in a intense separation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after Mahaprabhu went back to his abode, it came to the point when Mahaprabhu appeared in his dream, as well as in many other Acharya's dreams, and said that if you want to worship me, go to Gandaki. Now imagine, why did he go to Gandaki? For Krishna? No, for Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu had said, if you want to worship me, then go to Gandaki. He went to Gandaki for Mahaprabhu. What did he get there? Shaligram Shilas. And many of you know the story, that he did not want those Shaligram Shilas. He was like, no, I am here because of Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu wanted me to come to Gandaki. And he was again and again, pouring back all those Shaligram Shilas which were coming into his kamandalu, in his water pot. But at the end, he realized that that was one of Mahaprabhu's Lila, and he brought those shaligrams back to Vrindavan and started worshipping. And on the Narsingha Chaturdashi, he got this intense bhava that when for devotee Prahlad, you can appear from the pillar, I'm worshipping you directly in a form of Shaligram Shila. It's not different from you. And I know you are in Vrindavan also. You never leave Vrindavan. And I know Radharani was here crying for you in separation. And in a very same way, I'm also trying to have you back in my life again. And he started crying in separation. So out of those 12 Shaligram Shilas which he had, there was a specific Damodar Shila, and Krishna blessed Sri Gopal Bhatt Goswami that Damodar Shaligram Shila manifested or self-manifested into Sri Radharaman. That's why in Gaudiya we have a saying, Gopal Bhattir Pranadhon Gaur Holo Radharaman. Who is the life's wealth of Gopal Bhatt Goswami? Is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became Radharaman for him. So we have a Gaur Lila happening up there in the temple on the altar, and we're having Radha Krishna Vrindavan Lila happening there.
Vision on worship Mahaprabhu, the worship of Gouranga form, like what is the of Tanya?
Establishing or opening the temples of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauru Mandirs, in many places in India. They have always opened the temples of young Mahaprabhu, not the Mahaprabhu who was sannyas.
Actually, we are in fourth corner. There are so many questions, but I don't want to take all your time. Jay Sri Radhe, I hope you are doing well. I want to extend this video with the text wrote by Sri Chandan Goswami Maharaj. The text reads the first day with Sri Radharaman. Actually, this is available on his website sriradharaman.com, link that is in the description of this video. My first day with Sri Radharaman. As a teenager, I had a lot of worldly dreams, but I chose my goal as per my father's wishes. In 1998, the time had arrived when he asked me to join him on the altar for the first time. I was incredibly nervous at the thought of becoming the youngest Goswami to serve Radharamanji. My father was guiding me at every moment. First, I took a bath, and then I wore a new thread, janeu, followed by a pink dhoti or dhoti, traditional lower garment, and a dupatta, shawl. I felt so much bliss within me on this momentous day. Finally, I will be able to touch the lotus feet of Sri Radharaman and take part in his service. I left home with my helpers and headed toward the temple. My Guru Maharaj was waiting for me at the altar. He said, "Chandan, wash your feet because you came here barefoot. Then wash your hands because you touched doors and walls, and finally rinse your mouth clean." I followed him and sat down in front of him. Now the learning will begin. He marked my body with Gopi Chandan Tilak. Then he covered my head with a gamsha, the Indian equivalent to a towel, and instructed me to touch his left toe with my right hand and his right toe with my left hand. These were customs for initiation. The Radharaman Goswamis received 2 initiations. The first one during the Upnayan ritual, and the second one on the first day we served Radharamanji. So I took my second initiation and my Guru mantra, and after I made offerings to my Guru, I was asked to do Shatang Pranam, pay obeisance with my entire body to Sri Radharamanji. I was instructed to enter the deity room with my right foot first. In the presence of 4 Goswamis and my Guru Maharaj, I took my first step into the deity room. The electricity had gone, as it often does in Vrindavan, so candles were lit. Oh my beloved was in front of me. Incredible! My heartbeats were racing as fast as a missile, as a rocket taking off. But I was feeling strange. The deity room was very dirty, and it made me somewhat sad to think that my Radharamanji was living like this. All of the Goswamis did not waste any time in instructing me left, right, and center, but my mood was down. Yet I was enjoying and absorbing Radharamanji close up like I had never been able to before. This was a very blessed experience, and one that cannot be captured by words. I had to wash my hands in his room again. Once we are inside, we are not allowed to touch anything outside. If we came outside from the deity room and touch even the deity room gate or curtains, we are to wash our hands as per the rules of serving Sri Ji. When I asked to perform the morning Shringar Arti, my whole body was shaking. I had no idea of how I would perform the Arti in front of hundreds of devotees. What if I make a mistake? Everyone will laugh at me. I remember regretting how I care more about what the devotees will think instead of giving my one-pointedness to Sri Radharamanji and pleasing him with my body, mind, and actions. I was feeling awkward at the altar. 5 Goswamis were instructing me on how I should do the arti, and as I tried to absorb it all, my attention drifted from my beloved. I had to compose myself for the arti ritual. As the temple bells started to ring, the curtain opened and the arti started. Yet I could not get myself out of this melancholic mood somehow. I held the bell with my left hand. An arti lamp was in my right hand. When I started concentrating on waving the lamp around Radharamanji, I was not able to coordinate the bell ringing, and when I was concentrating on the bell, my arti lamp was not moving. I was confused, but unable to do anything about this. My legs were shaking like anything. Heartbeats were racing. Bell and arti were out of sync, and the 5 Goswamis were not leaving me alone. All of these instructions and expectations of being perfect on my first day only increased my anxiety. The Aarti was over, and once again the Goswamis continued to show me everything inside the deity room. In my head I was thinking, why cannot they just go easy on me on my first day? I'm a young and I cannot learn everything on the very first day. At long last, it was time for Radharaman ji to take his lavish lunch, Rashbhog, with his beloved Sri Radha. This was the perfect opportunity for me to recover for what just happened, though I was not sure how I would. I have to compose myself. I started to meditate on his lotus feet and how he appeared to me on this special day. My life seriously changed today and will never be the same again. I started to chant my Guru mantra, and without much effort, my mood was lifted. Love and inspiration began to blossom inside me. I felt a new surge of energy to perform his last Aarti of the morning, Rashbhog Aarti, before the temple closed at midday. Now, Radharamanji was sitting with Sri Priyaju, chanting my Guru mantra whilst looking at his beautiful lotus face. I started the Aarti. I noticed a very mystical smile on his lotus face. My full concentration was on him, and magically the bell and Aarti lamp were moving together. Everyone was in bliss, and the elders were pleasantly surprised that a new and young Goswami performed such a serene Aarti. I also realized I was not shaking anymore. How did I manage to do the Aarti? In all the confusion, I looked at Radharamanji and came to know the meaning of his suspicious smile. Oh, Radharaman, that day I became fully aware of the power of Guru Mantra and your power. I have only gratitude that you allowed me to serve you at such a young age. Only your blessings can protect me in every instance. I love you. You are my very life. Jai Radharaman! Thus end this text by Vaishnavacharya Chandan Goswami Maharaj. In the next episode of Goswamiji, we will speak about Mahamantra and the revealing information that Mahamantra is not for Kirtan, but Mahamantra is for Japa only. If you liked this video, then share on your social media. Give like to this video and subscribe to this channel. Help me to keep bringing more and revealing information about the wonderful and transcendental Gaudiya Vaishnavism Siddhanta. Jai Radharaman, Jai Jai Sri Radheshyam.